In Lebanon, a fragile ceasefire between Israel and Hezbollah is still holding, despite mutual accusations of breaches. The deal came into force in November and included the deployment of thousands of troops from the Lebanese National Army to areas in the south that were once virtually controlled by the militant group. Those soldiers are helped by forces from the UN peacekeeping force known as UNIFIL, which operates primarily in southern Lebanon between the Litani River and the border's blue line. They are now discovering and dismantling positions that we use to carry out attacks against Israel. We've been given rare access to an operation by French troops near the border with Israel. Here's Hugo Bottega.
In the hills of southern Lebanon, these French troops are on a mission. Part of the UN peacekeeping force in the country, they are searching for positions that were being used by Hezbollah, which for decades was the dominant power here.
So we are in a valley here in southern Lebanon, and I can see there are lots of positions that have been left abandoned. Yes. And presumably this was a position that was being used by Hezbollah.
Yes, it was a living area here, and a bit further it's a striking or a firing position.
So people were staying here,
yes,
and they would go to a position to fire a rocket?
Yes, exactly.
How far are we from the Israeli border?
Here we are 2 or 3 kilometers from the Israeli border. Here is a little cache for Hezbollah, a living area for them.
Yes, I can see like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 beds. There's also a fridge here, what looks like a very permanent facility.
From places like this, Hezbollah carried out attacks against Israel. The ceasefire has meant that its fighters were forced to pull out from these areas. We also find abandoned multiple rocket launchers next to pipes for water distribution and cables for electricity and communication.
There are maybe some years to set these camps and these weapons, these launchers, and it is really sophisticated.
So before the ceasefire and before the war, it would have been almost impossible for UNIFIL or even the Lebanese army to come to these places because of the presence that Hezbollah had here, right?
Yes.
And you haven't encountered so far any Hezbollah fighter?
No, never. But I don't think there is many Hezbollah members right now in the area of operation. So here is a truck with a rocket launcher setup on it, which has been destroyed. And here we can see it's maybe by an airstrike, because you can see the trees are all burnt.
We've been here for more than an hour now, and
yes,
there's been the constant sound of the
yes,
Israeli drone flying overhead.
Every time, night and day.
Every time, night and day.
Yeah.
The UN says the drone infiltrations and Israel's constant airstrikes on targets it says are linked to Hezbollah are in breach of the ceasefire.
For the moment, the main violations, frankly, that we're seeing are from the Israeli side. We have Israeli soldiers present in Lebanese territory. They've maintained a number of permanent-looking positions.
How would you describe the work of the Lebanese military?
The Lebanese army is doing a great job. They have redeployed, they're active, they have been consistently working with peacekeepers, working to restore stability. I think the Lebanese army understands that right now, for the people, this is the most important thing.
Just outside the French base, we spot Hezbollah flags. The group has been weakened by Israel and is under growing pressure to disarm. Its future is uncertain, but its presence is still felt here and across Lebanon. Hugo Bottega, BBC News, Southern Lebanon.